I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land. This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era and the final hours of my life.
Hey there! You, kinsman. I haven't seen another Dunmer in here, and I don't know how long. Where you from, huh? Vardenfell? You got a wife back home? Tell you what, I'm getting out of here in a couple of weeks. When I get back to Morrowind, I'll look her up. She must be so lonely. Don't you worry, eh? I'll take care of her long after you're dead. Oh, that's right. You're going to die in... Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
Boris, lock that door behind us.
Yes, sir. My sons, they're dead, aren't they?
We don't know that, sire. The messenger only said they were attacked.
No, they're dead. I know it.
My job right now is to get you to safety. What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
You, prisoner, stand aside. Over by the window. Stay out of the way and you won't get hurt. Prisoner, stand away from the door. Over by the window now.
No sign of pursuit,
Stay
sir.
put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you. Let me see. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right. And this is the day. Gods give me strength. Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell. I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way. Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for. You will find your own path. Take care. There will be blood and death before the end.
Please, sire, we must keep moving. Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
Don't
Looks like this is your lucky day.
I'm watching.
Just stay out of our way.
Hello awesome human beings, this is part 1 in a Let's Play series where I'll be reviewing and playing some of the best games to come out on Xbox 360 after 10 years on the market. The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind had earned some big recognition for being one of the best role-playing games in years. Oblivion came along in March 2006 and was hands down better in almost every way. Even the people who had never engaged in an RPG before would find this game hard to resist, getting caught up in the massive, open, beautifully crafted world. The series is very well known for the sheer size of the regions that it centres around. You could find yourself spending hours and hours roaming the plains on foot or on horseback, delving deep into dungeons and sewers, or just looking for the minute details, such as small treasures, rare plants and items, just to name a few.
Don't know. It's too late to go back.
There's trouble ahead.
Don't worry, son.
They won't be the first to underestimate the Blades. I'll take point. Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
The main story or questline is deeply immersive and would normally take around 40 hours to play through, but the problem is that you would find yourself encountering side quests that are just as deep as the main story. From climbing to the highest rank in the Thieves Guild or becoming champion of the arena, anything is possible. Along the way, whilst visiting the various locations, you would meet someone who needs you to run an errand, which would then turn into an epic quest in itself. Or while exploring Tamriel, you have to contend with the pressures of life also. Things like buying a house, contracting various diseases and trying to cure them, getting caught committing crimes and facing the consequences of your actions, investing in businesses and much, much more. The content available is remarkable, and the types of gameplay make each adventure slightly different. Although the objective to complete the quest is the same, the approach is radically different depending on your chosen character. Whether you are a strong armed warrior pulverizing your enemies into mincemeat, or taking them out from range as an assassin, this simple change makes the world a far more interesting place. This sets Oblivion apart from other titles that specialize in just one area of combat. For example, a stealth game requires you to be stealthy, and a shooter requires you to be full on. But because of the diversity between the classes, this game is what you make it. Oblivion does an awesome job of introducing you to this. It makes you play the various different aspects of the game during the first hour of play. You start in prison, being racially taunted by a fellow inmate, before being swept away in a desperate escape attempt by the Emperor and his loyal protectors. The Emperor, voiced by Patrick Stewart, recognizes you from a dream and entrusts you with an amulet and the quest to search for his missing son, the heir to the throne. But first, you would need to escape the Imperial City sewers. Making your way through the first dungeon, you pick up various weapons, armor, and other items that are of great use to you as random monsters appear, from goblins, the simple rat, and the occasional undead thingy. This gives the player the opportunity to test close combat skills, ranged attacks, magic, sneaking, lockpicking, repairing, and more. How you survive is entirely the player's choice. This may sound and feel a little daunting at first, but the quality of the game visuals and awesome atmospheric sounds and realistic physics quickly draw you in. During this trial, you have the opportunity to choose a class that suits your playstyle from a list of pre-made classes. So, if you have exceeded in killing everything with a blunt object, being a barbarian might not be so bad. But if you have used a variety of different methods and are not entirely happy with the pre-made classes, you do have the option of making your own custom class. It's very clearly presented and the choices are very numerous. Your intuition will be your guides here. Ultimately, this custom creation is much like Morrowind, and it shares the same ingenious design. You get stronger by practicing your skills, and not via experience points. Since the main quest and many others are combat intensive, the fighting in Oblivion is one of the best parts. Savage toe-to-toe melee battles, you have to carefully plan your attacks, negotiating the distance between yourself and what you're trying to hack to pieces, switching between light and heavy attacks, and occasionally pausing to defend yourself with either a shield or a weapon. The combat definitely feels a lot smoother than in Morrowind. Your foes are smarter, attempting to dodge or deflect your blows, and humanoid creatures will taunt you when they have the upper hand, or flee if they are close to biting the dust. Sneaking upon an enemy, pickpocketing them and taking them out with a sneak attack is just as fun as bashing it out. There are also various magic schools along the way to choose from as well, blasting your foes with elemental magic, summoning demons to aid you in battle, summoning otherworldly weapons, charming your enemies to put down their swords, make yourself invisible, and on and on. Whether on a console or on PC, selecting weapons and magic for easy access can be performed in the heat of the moment using just a single button push.
A necessary end will come when it will come. Your stars are not mine. Today the apprentice shall serve you at the forge of destiny. My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied. No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this I am blessed to see the hour.
But yes, there is a lot more to the game than just combat. Just exploring the towns and interacting with the people there is a remarkable experience. There are so many different characters in this game, it is absolutely staggering. Unlike Morrowind, where the townsfolk would just stand around all day, the people of Oblivion have a schedule to keep. Getting up in the morning, going to work or to pray, eating, and on again. They have expressions and they smile at you and are glad to talk to you, mostly. They do have a tendency to stand very still when talking with you and could do with a small body language. But, you know, these aren't the most realistic looking characters in any game to date, but they certainly are up there.
Watch your back! The Emperor is in danger!
Prisoner, help the Emperor!
The quest structure is significantly updated also. When a new quest is available to you, you are prompted with a screen detailing the outline of the quest and what to do to achieve glory. If you are needed somewhere, a map marker is placed so you can easily find out where you need to be. In fact, you can instantly fast travel to anywhere you have previously visited. Then Oblivion will simulate the amount of time taken to travel there. So whether you use this system is entirely your choice, but if you prefer wandering to and from on foot or on horseback, you might find something of value along the way. In general, this structure is ideal, making you feel like you have a clear goal to achieve without it feeling dumbed down or too easy. So, the main quest in Oblivion features your typical good versus evil scenario and gives you the opportunity to see the world you are in. The quest revolves around the Emperor's illegitimate son Martin, voiced by Sean Bean, and how you become his trusted protector and ally to rid the world of an invasion from hell. Depending on your disposition, you can be as good, as evil, or as chaotic neutral as you like. That is, you can opt to help from the kindness of your heart, or not at all. One major difference between this and other linear RPGs is that as you progress, you feel involved, and not just a spectator pressing the occasional button here and there. People care about you, asking if you're okay if you've contracted a disease. They will call you a hero for saving them, or they might be a bit apprehensive if you go up to them with your weapon drawn. But most of all, they will summon the guards if they catch you stealing.
For the Emperor!
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Stranger, you chose a
And the
bad
Emperor!
day to take up with the cold.
It is also true that the AI in Oblivion does not always put on a great show, but it's still very believable. Breaking into someone's house and having a chin wag with them is fine. They won't call the guards, but they could appear if they saw you going into the house by picking the lock. Your companions are not great at looking after themselves and become more of a hindrance than a help. You can always experiment here, like pickpocketing important figures and seeing what happens, and you can always revert to a save game if you do get caught.
They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim. They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why? Joffrey? He said that? Why? Nothing I ever heard about, but Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral. First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers. There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced rogue. Am I right?
Overall, it's hard to find a fault with this game. Encumbrance can cause issues and the inventory could be a bit more streamlined, but this is hardly worth the mention. Technical performance can be a bit of an issue too. You would need a pretty high-end PC to play this without bogging it down, compared to the Xbox 360, where you can experience smooth frame rates and HD graphics without the bogging down effect. Some loading screens are required as the level of detail is too high to not have them, but doesn't take away the immersive feeling the game has. The PC version has the added tools to create your own mods, but if you do not have a high-end PC to play it on, the Xbox 360 version is the way to go, especially with the achievement system. This makes you want to finish the main quest and earn your keep in all the various guilds within the game. It is very good to the point of being overwhelmingly good. From the various minigames, the way arrows are stuck into your victims, the ability to create spells and potions, the in-game books detailing countless years of lore and history make this game one of the best and longest lasting game experiences to be had. Anyway guys, I hope you liked my review, and keep watching for the next part in the Oblivion Let's Play series with some live and on the fly commentary by yours truly. See you soon. If you like what you see, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe for more videos coming soon.